Yo,
Crack.
Steve,
What's up?
man, I'm glad I don't false advertise, man. I told the people you was coming on here, and I know it's hard, Steve. Tell me first of all, this Stevie Jackson, NBA superstar for, my brother since day one, right? And Steve, just tell me about Big George, man. Your relationship with him, what type of personality he had. Like, just break that down to me.
He was a real one. I mean, he was one. He was one of those. He was a legend in Houston, man. I think the best way I can explain it is when you grow up in the areas we grow up in, and you have different neighborhoods and different sets, and everybody beefing. He was one of those guys that can go to any neighborhood and get along with everybody. You know what I mean? And it's always one cat in the hood that everybody fuck with.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and that was flawed. And that was flawed, man. And that's just to the extent of it. He wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is. I ain't perfect. We all growing up where we come from. We bump our heads and got to learn a lot of things from experience. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, the only difference between me and Floyd was I had more opportunity than Floyd.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And that was our only difference. But he was a stand-up nigga.
He looked like a big teddy bear. He looked like he's big and you might be scared of him. And once you meet him, he was the best.
He wanted to be a protector and provider for everybody. That was his role for everybody. He wanted everybody to have a piece, but he wanted to be the guy to protect everybody. But he wasn't a bully. He wasn't a violent guy. He was just had the protector role in him. And he was there for his mom before she passed. So I think that just became natural, and that became his character his whole life. Just wanted to be a protector.
And so you're looking at the news, and out of nowhere, all over the news, they showing him get choked out like that. It's different, Steve. I know you're a celebrity. I know you NBA player. But it's different when you see your man that you love on TV for 7 minutes getting choked out. What was that shit like, Steve, when you seen that shit on TV?
Well, if you look at him, we look just alike. So I saw myself down there. That could have easily been me. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what really fucked me up. You know what I mean? It's like a person that shows so much love had to die from somebody with so much hate in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ass backwards. He ain't deserve that, bro. He ain't deserve that, Joe, at all. That wasn't for him. I know a lot of people that I came across and that I've seen in my life. Maybe that's for them. That wasn't for him.
Yeah, I get it, man. How's his family holding up, man? I know you was down there on the front line today. Did you hear anything being on the front line other than what we watching on social media or seeing on the news?
Nah. I see now that these slave chariots that they got all over, these slave chariot monuments in Houston, Atlanta, they burnt them down at the same time today. I see people are real upset, and I don't. And what makes me upset is the world has lost common sense. Why are people burning this stuff down? Why are people doing this? It's a reason. It's a reason. You've been killing us. Y'all killing us. And it's obvious. You're doing it on camera. And now it's to the point where even if it's on camera, it's not good enough. But I know some type of way that we're going to get justice, because I know it's more to the story than they telling us. Trust me, Joe, I know it's more to the story.
I mean, if the story they telling us, nobody deserves to get killed over. I've done had fake 20s in my pocket, bro. That ain't violence. He didn't resist.
Right.
He didn't do nothing. So I got a $20 bill that's fake. All right, even if you lock me up, the man complied with everything. The guy murdered him. He knows that police don't go to jail for this shit.
Right.
And after he was dead, they said it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. He was still on his neck. And so I don't need it to be no more. Stack. It don't gotta be no more. The man, what do you do? Put your hands behind your back. Okay, officer. Sit right here. I sit right here. You still gonna choke me out and kill me on camera?
And get 500K, get 500K bail, gotta pay 50K, and you probably already out.
I don't even know how you get bail. Me and you
Being a
got
white
no bail.
cop. Being a white cop.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. I'm watching these videos. I don't know if you saw it. And of these white guy breaking the windows to the auto zones and all that, and starting the fires. And they got the camera on them. I don't know if you saw it. And I can't believe everything in social media because they be flipping shit. But they were saying, like, this guy might even be a cop, according to social media, who is breaking the windows and throwing shit into that. Did you hear about that down there? Cause
Yeah, and I think that's true, Joe. They say his ex-wife identified him. Yeah, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Joe, because it's another video where a local news station is trying to shoot something from the riot, and he's making gunshots sounds with his phone, and the protesters catch him and ask him why he's doing it, and he said he just wanted to hear the sound, but he had the camera rolling, mic in his hand, and everything. So we can't be naive to what's going on out here, man. We can't be naive to what's going on.
What's crazy is you see Trump all the time calling CNN fake news, and they locked up a CNN guy live on TV. Yo, the Taliban don't even lock up the reporters, bro. Like, I never seen no shit like this in my life. They locked the man up on TV.
That bold. They bold with it.
Yeah, because you got to understand, the cop is listening to Trump.
Yes.
Saying CNN is fake news.
Yes.
CNN ain't real.
Yes.
So he said, fuck that. I'm going to listen to my president go lock a motherfucker up while he doing the interview. It's crazy. And Stack, I know you for 20 years already or something like that, right? And I know you
knew me. You knew me my first year. You knew me my first year in the NBA before I played a game in the NBA.
Tell him, Steve. Tell him how back we go.
Man, we go that far back. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and I'll let y'all know how real Joe was with me and how he protected me. I was in New York where I played in Jersey, and I met Joe through Stephon Marbury. And once I met Joe, I was treated like family. Him and Macho, and they just embraced me and treated me like a little brother. And I remember the first 3 or 4 months I was in New York. I was going from Jersey to New York because I was in the clubs. I was young, my first year in the league. I was out almost every night in every club. And after a while, I started seeing the same 2 guys at every club, and I was thinking they was following me for like 2-3 months. And it got to a point where I went and said something to him and spoke to him. And I'm like, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "Man, no, y'all know you see us a lot, man. We just watch you down." I'm like, "Who you with? Where you from?" He's like, "Man, we Joe people." And I'm like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah, man, we just making sure you straight." And I seen him, Joe, for 2-3 months. I can't remember who it was, but I seen him for about 2-3 months. Me and Roy D. And everywhere we went, every club we was at, Joe, they held us down. You know, I was young at the time. And I always tell that story, man. I said, you didn't have to do that, but you made sure I was straight, and I didn't even know it.
That's a fact, bro. You my brother since day one, so I had to make sure you was good because I know you was running around. I know how wicked them New York streets could get. You know what I'm saying? I remember you came out the Dykeman and you scored so much they almost beat us up. We had to leave.
Facts.
We had to leave the park. We was like, "Yo, Steve, you got like 60 on him."
It was getting out of hand.
They was tight out there, man. Hey, yo, Steve, thank you for coming on. I know it's a tough time. Whatever you need from me, you can let me know, and I'm here for you 1,000,000%.
Always have been. You always have been.
Like whatever y'all need from me, the family, whatever y'all need, holla at me. I'm there 1,000,000%. All right?
I appreciate you, Craig. Love you, bro.
I love you more, bro. Be safe.
All right.